Hello everybody, it's Kevin here from Happy Beard Games, your source for classic gaming goodness. And what's this? We're playing an MMORPG? Yes, Final Fantasy XI. Many of you who are familiar with my channel Happy Beard Games may know that I focus on classic video games. I do reviews currently of classic video games, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, PlayStation, lots of various different video games. But in the past, I have done Final Fantasy XI Online Let's Plays and little focuses on certain events in the game. And throughout the year of 2017, I have been getting requests or things like, you should go back and do more Final Fantasy XI videos, or hey, is there any more Final Fantasy XI videos of yours? Or things like that. So, I got one the other day, and I was inspired to pick up Final Fantasy XI one last time for the third time. Yeah, I did my first video in 2015. It was Let's Play Final Fantasy XI in 2015, or something along those lines is what the focus of the video was. And I did a few videos like that. I just didn't really feel like doing a Let's Play series, and I just wanted to focus on doing individual games instead of an actual series on one big game. And then I also did some in 2016 that were a little different, and they were more of a Let's Play, but I also did some, I did a video on the mount system when that came out last year. That was pretty cool. I actually really liked that video. The reasoning behind this series in 2017 is not to do a Let's Play series at first. If it gets to that point, then maybe I will do a series where it's, it's continuous, it's episodic. What I want to do with Final Fantasy XI now on my channel is take requests. I know it's a popular series, and I know I probably will get a few comments on it or requests on this. So what I want to do is do what you guys want to see. I know this is an aging MMO. It's a massively multiplayer online game, and it is, it doesn't have the big subscriber base that it used to have, and has a lot of fans from the past, and those fans from the past may be watching. So if you're a fan and you're watching, you're in the right place. Because I was a fan too back in the day. Now, I wasn't a very hardcore player of this game. I played it mostly when I was a kid, when I was 13 or so. And I only played it with a small group of friends that I knew locally. We didn't get too far. We actually didn't make it very far at all. But we did have a lot of fun in this game. That's where a lot of my love for the series and this game itself, Final Fantasy XI, not just the entire Final Fantasy series, is in a lot of this game. But I know that people that have played this game in the past want to see more of this game as a YouTube video. This is not just for gameplay, not just for me, it's for you guys. You want to watch a YouTube video, and you want to relive some of those moments, or at least see them in a new light, see them in a different viewpoint, different perspective. So that's what I'm here for. Kevin from Happy Beard Games. We are going to take requests of sorts, or suggestions. So I have a few things in mind at first. So at any point in this video, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Not just for me to reply to, but for me to respond to in the next video. Final Fantasy XI Online, we are going to play this in 2017. Alright guys, this is the character that I'll be playing as in Final Fantasy XI. His name is Ellswood. He is a Taru male. I'm on the server Bahamut, and my class or job is the Dark Knight as a main, and my subclass is the Red Mage. I have other classes that I've leveled up to a certain extent as well, and I am currently level 65. In the next video, what I want to do is focus on getting a job. Now, I have a few jobs already, and I've done a couple of job quests, I think. Let's go to my menu and go to status, then go to job levels. It'll show what jobs I have currently. It looks like I've actually only unlocked one job, and that was the Dark Knight. That was a priority for me to be able to be a Dark Knight. I always thought that was really cool. The ones that you start out with are the Warrior, the Monk, the White Mage, the Black Mage, the Red Mage, and the Thief. Just like classic Nintendo NES Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy 1. In my next episode, I want to focus on getting another job. So we're going to start that quest and see how far I can get in that. It might take a video, it might take a couple videos, it'll probably take more than one. I'm not even sure what all the jobs are in this game, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to look up a strategy guide. Yes, a game guide. I'm actually going to use a website that will help me figure out how to play this game, because there's so much in this game, so much information, so much things to know and learn, that I'm going to use a guide myself. Now, You may think, Kevin, why are you using a guide? That's like cheating. Why can't I just use the guide myself? Well, you can. I'll post a direct link to that guide in the description of any video that uses that guide specifically. Not everything I'll be doing will be using a guide, but for parts that get really cryptic or really confusing, I will refer to a guide, as I have done on my single-player solo experience through Final Fantasy XI, because it can get confusing, and sometimes things don't quite make sense in the game as it's been updated and things have been changed, and sometimes things get a little confusing in the game. I know when I was trying to get the Limit Break quests, they were a little hard to understand at certain points, so I did have to refer to a guide quite a bit on the last Limit Break quest. The Limit Break quests are things that allow you to reach a higher level cap. Okay, so now that I think you got an understanding of what's coming up in the next video and what the series is about, let's go check out some current events, or they're called campaigns in this. In Windhurst, at least, it is right outside the residential area, the Mog House. There's these guys you can turn in points to. There's this guy, a goblin, where you can open a treasure chest. That thing is usually there at all times, as far as I know. At least now he is. Then you've got the Festive Moogle, and you've got the Greeter Moogle. So let's check out the Greeter Moogle. I'm not sure which one is which. Why, hello there. My tremendous task is to tabulate your precious points for the April 2017 logging campaign and exchange them for pleasing prizes, Kupo. So, let's just check what is available in the April 2017 logging campaign. There is different rankings, categories for the amount of points each item costs. So if it's 750 points, that's how much the items are going to cost. Now currently I have 800 points. A lot of those points were carried over from a previous month, actually from last year. I haven't played this at all this year. So let's check out the 750 point items first, and then we'll go on down from there. These look like you can get some sacks. I don't really know what those are for. And then these kitchen bricks, kitchen stove, and kitchen plates are for your house, which I haven't even started with the Mog House yet. That's how much stuff there is in this game. I'm level 65, I've played for a long time, even made a YouTube series, and I haven't even touched the Mog House to a extent I have, but a very small extent. Let's check out the 500 point items now. There is a white Rarab cap, and I think that's one of the things they were kind of emphasizing and showing off, but I don't want it, really. At least not yet. Let's do this on the 300 first, and then maybe I'll just buy it later on. Oh, here we go. A tiger. A tiger. Do I have tiger? I can turn this in and get a tiger mount, so I think I'm going to do that, but I'm going to make sure I have a tiger. I'm going to make sure if I have a tiger already or not, because that's pretty cool. There's also a Kate Sith cap. That's pretty cool. On a Carbuncle cap. These are cool. I like these ones better than the other ones. I don't know if they're rarer or not, but I want a tiger mount, so that'll be really cool to get. And then there's a Mog Coupon Eye Seal. I'm not sure what that is, but it does job-specific equipment enhancement. So let me check my category, because there is the new mount system. If you haven't caught up with that, I have a video on that from last year when it first came out. Let's check where I can find my mounts. It's going to take me a little bit, but I'll try to find it. It should be in abilities, mount. There we go. Oh, I only have Raptor and Crab. You know, I thought I had another one. Maybe I was just dreaming or imagining something, or maybe I saw someone else with something cool. Okay, let's get that tiger mount. That'll be awesome. Way better than a Crab and a Raptor. Even the Crab is pretty cute with the Tartaros, I'm not going to lie. Let's go to 300 points. Okay, let's get the tiger. You can tell it's a mount because it has that musical note next to it, which means it's an astral notebook. It's basically like a call sheet. You can call the tiger towards you as a mount. Now you have to take it to Upper Juno, to a guy named Mapitoto, and you give it to him, and it'll allow you to ride that mount anywhere on the fields. It's throughout most of the game, actually. Let's do this. This is awesome. Okay, I got the tiger. Now we're gonna check out this Festive Moogle and just see what's up. I'm not gonna read that. But you trade him gold Mog Pels. Okay, and then there's the goblin, which I talked about. So let's head over to Juno, and I know exactly where to go. It's the same place that I went to for my my mount quest. And we're gonna turn this in, and that'll probably be it for this video. I mean, simple things happen in these videos, and they take quite a long time, just because it's Final Fantasy XI, that's what it is. Things take a long time in this game. So it might not seem like I did much, but we're trying to keep it on time. So let's go to Juneau. Should be Upper Juneau. You can also look at the map. I think it's let's go to this one. It'll cost us 500 gil, but I've got lots of gil. No, not a lot of gil, but I've got enough. More than enough. Now what we're going to do is head over to the Chocobo stables. This is where you get your first Chocobo and your Chocobo mount. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't have the Chocobo mount yet. I have the ability to ride Chocobo, and I have started the Chocobo quest, but that's another thing that I might have to show on video, is I've never completed the Chocobo training thing. For some reason, I think it's just because I didn't play enough consecutive days. I haven't been able to fully raise my Chocobo to get the Chocobo bell yet. So I don't quite have the Chocobo mount yet, which is kind of surprising, but I've been having a hard time with it for some reason. So here's Mappy Toto. Now we're going to talk to him, and then I think I trade it to him, actually. No, that's just for the Raptor training. So let's go to trade, and we're going to trade him from my inventory down here. We're going to trade him Tiger, and then we should get the Tiger mount. Ah, how lovely. Let me register your Tiger in your trainer's whistle. With this, you should now be able to mount a Tiger. Alright, and then plays a little chime. Now, before we go today, I just want to recap. This is just a series, it's not a Let's Play series. It's a series showing specific things in the game Final Fantasy XI. And I'd love to hear from you guys, I'd love to hear your requests or suggestions on things to do. I may not be able to get to all of them. I'll try to get to the first ones first, or at least the ones I can actually do first. Some of them I may not be able to do currently in the game, you know what I mean? And then some of them I just, whoa, too big. But, yeah, so I'd really encourage you to leave some requests or suggestions, because I'll try to get to them. Even if it's just a simple little thing, that'd actually be better at first. If it's a simple little thing that you just want to see just for kicks, that you used to do back in the game, day of the game, in its prime, or when you used to play at least. So now I'm at the field, and I'm going to try summoning my mount, and then we'll end this video, and that'll be about it. Let's go to abilities, mount. Oh yeah, here we go, Tiger. Awesome! And that's actually appropriate for this area, because they have these tigers in this area. That is so cool. I mean, I never thought when I was younger that you'd have mounts other than Chocobo. In this game, at least. They're kind of taken after Final Fantasy XIV a little bit. This is what it looks like when it runs. It's a little wonky. I mean, the way I sit isn't the best animation, but, yeah, it's pretty cool. It's still pretty cool to see this in Final Fantasy XI. And it's just like a Chocobo, but, you're on a different mount. So I'm, like, on a scary tiger. Cool. That's really cool. And then, of course, I have the other ones, which are the Raptor and the Crab. Are the other ones that I have for now. Thanks for watching so much. It's because of you guys, the subscribers, the viewers, the commenters, that I am going back to Final Fantasy XI still in 2017. You know, my first video was in 2015, and that was an emphasis on the video, was that it's so many years after the game came out. But the game's still going. It still exists. I'm still playing it. It's still fun. Now keep in mind, guys, that I do other videos besides Final Fantasy XI on my channel. I do classic game reviews. Now, if you are a fan of those videos and you've seen this one instead of the other way around, keep in mind that I'm not in any ways getting these two in the way of each other. So I can still do the reviews and I can still do this and still have enough time for both on my channel, which is pretty good. I don't know why I haven't been doing that in the past, but I just haven't. But, yeah, so thanks for watching once again. Stay tuned to Happy Beard Games for more classic gaming goodness. You don't have to subscribe, you don't have to like, but I do want to hear those comments if you have them. So let me know anything small or big. Alright, guys. Bye!